Good afternoon to all. I'm
Good
audible
afternoon,
to all of
ma'am.
you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
Yes.
afternoon.
Good
Okay.
afternoon, madam.
Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. So we will start today's class.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Yesterday we used to discuss regarding the different welfare programs. I think so. We have stopped there. We are discussing regarding NGOs and different welfare program introduced by Government of India in the field of education, mostly in primary and secondary education. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. As we already know that socialism is one of the important characteristics of our constitution. So, and it is later added in our constitution. After that, government is going to introduce. Government has the right to introduce the different welfare program to bring the economic development of the people. And already we discussed yesterday, economic development of the people will possible if and only if educational development is there. So in the field of education, in the field of health, government is going to declare many welfare programs. Yes. So now what are the example of welfare program? Which are the examples of welfare program in the field of education?
SSA, RMSA.
Yes.
समग्र शिक्षा अभियान.
Yes, these all are nationwide program. That's why we all know about it. But beyond that, also there are the different programs which are state specific. Okay, on the basis of the different state, only those are started. Many other state specific program is also there. Okay, have you listened about Andhra Pradesh Primary Education Project (APPEP)? It was known as the APPEP, which was introduced only in Andhra Pradesh state. It was also a welfare program, like this Bihar Education Project (BEP). Okay, like in Uttar Pradesh also, Uttar Pradesh Basic Education Project. Like this, as we already know, the DPP. DPP was the special. It was planned only for the 10 or 12 states. So, like this, from time to time, on the basis of the international
मैम
financial.
ओडिशा रे एमती किसी प्रोग्राम नहीं वेलफेयर
तो
प्रोग्राम
ओडिशा स्पेसिफिक खाली है कि किसी प्रोग्राम नाही केवल जो ओडिशा रे सेटा स्टार्ट है चाउ कोठे नाही सेमितिया किसी प्रोग्राम तो नाही
मैम हमर जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट मिनरल फंड रु दिया जाउची एजुकेशन पई
मिनरल फंड
हां डिस्ट्रिक्ट मिनरल फंड रु एजुकेशन सेक्टर पई किछि फंड मिलुची जेमति टीचर रिक्वायरमेंट हला बडको कि बिल्डिंग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर मटेरियल
okay I have no idea about that you know about you have any information regarding this ମୁଁ ଏ ବିଷୟରେ ଜାଣିନି ମୋର ପାଖରେ ଏ ରିଲେଟେड ଆଇडिଆ ନାହିଁ ଏ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ମିନରଲ ଫଣ୍ଡ ରୁ କିଛି ଆସୁଛି ଆମର ଫିଲ୍ଡ ଅଫ ଏଜୁକେशन କୁ and mostly we know we all the Sarva Shiksha Abhijan, Ramsa, DPP, whatever the programs, Odisha specific certain programs, government of Odisha is going to plan for providing that training, like Ujjar, Utthan. Okay, so these all are the names designed by the government of Odisha, but the funds and all these things are from the central government. Okay, to bring the quality development of the teachers, how to achieve now in the name of the Nipun Bharat, FLN, many program is going on at the elementary and the primary level. So from where all this, the thing is that whatever the welfare programs government of India is going to introduce, these all who is going to funding this program?
मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन
Yes, Ministry of Education. But Ministry of
Then
Education mostly
sometimes
basically
World Bank also funds the nationwide
yes,
programs like
we are
UNICEF.
getting the funds from IBRD, from IMF, from UNICEF, from UNESCO, like this. International organizations are giving more importance to bring the development in the field of education and health. Okay, because we know these are the two main pillars for the development of a society. If health and education will be neglected, a society cannot progress, cannot grow, cannot develop. Okay. So for that purpose, more welfare to introduce more welfare programs, we used to receive more funding from the international organization. Yes, and international conference is also going to force to introduce those programs. So whenever the conference is going on at the UNO and General Assembly and international level conference, like have you listened regarding the World Conference, Geometric Conference on Education for All? Have you listened about Geometric Conference, which is also called as the World Conference on Education for All?
Na, no, ma'am, ଶୁଣିନୁ ଆମେ।
Okay, no one of you. ତମେ education ରେ
No, ma'am.
ପଢୁଥିବ ଭାବିଥିଲି। Okay, so this was one of the conference where the
Ma'am, ଗୋଟେ
importance is
late ରେ
given.
ma'am ଗୋଟେ late ରେ join ହେଲି, ଏଟା କୋଉ unit ଟା ଟିକେ କହିବେ?
এটা unit 10 ର ଆମେ ଯାହା ଟିକେ left part ଥିଲା ସେଟା discussion କରୁଛୁ। ଆଜି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
actually 11 ବାର 13 unit ଆମେ discussion କରିବା, unit 11, 12 and 13, but something I feel that important things are left, so that's why again I am just it was the planning of yesterday, but we have left something. Okay, these programs, this geometric conference we are not discussed. Okay, so this geometric conference, World Conference on Education for All, which was actually there in the year of 1991. Okay, 1991, and importance is given for education for all. Yes, from that time when it was forced to by our Central Advisory Board of Education to give more emphasis on education for all. Yes, so that's why Central Advisory Board of Education in the year 1994 have given the special focus how to achieve the education for all. Yes, and from that time onwards only, mostly the welfare programs are introduced. DPP was introduced in 1994. Again, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan was introduced in 2000, and Ramsar. But everywhere the objective and goal is different. DPP, the prime goal was the universalization of primary education. So when Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan came into exist, at the time we have given universalization of elementary education. And when Ramsa introduced in 2009, importance is given on universalization of secondary education. So here the question, are we able to achieve this primary level or elementary level? That's why we are moving. If all these programs are successful, that's why we are giving focus on this primary to elementary, elementary to secondary.
No, ma'am. Till now, we have not achieved.
We can say that, yes, you are correct. We can say that whenever a program is going to implement, we may not able to get the 100% achievement of the program. But due to introducing these welfare programs, definitely certain changes came into exist in the system of education. So when Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan was planned and introduced, so no doubt after that there is certain growth in the elementary level of the education in India. Okay, so for that purpose, when the next welfare program was introduced, importance is given on secondary education, because the children who have completed the elementary education, definitely they are now in a secondary level. So focus is given how we can also improve the quality of secondary education, and we can emphasize on the universalization of secondary education. Okay, so these all are the programs and welfare programs and many organizations. The main goal is that whatever till now we are going to discuss, whether it is an international level decision or at the national level or at the state level, or the government is going to introduce any welfare program by support of the international organization, and on the basis of our own fund, whatever may be, the prime goal is how we can bring development in the field of education in India from the root level. Okay, so now again, if you will say same thing is again going to repeat it, now we are going to give focus on the foundational literacy and numeracy. The objective is that no doubt we have introduced many programs, but the review, how the program was successful, to what extent we have successful. On the basis of it, the follow-up of the programs is required again in our field of education, where we feel that we are lagging in that. No doubt we are introducing very good things, but when one thing was introduced and completed, after that we are not going to see the review of those programs, to what extent it was successful, where the lacuna is there, where we left, what are the things are left, why we are unable to achieve. So need of the review of this program, and on the basis of the review, if we will plan another program, definitely more success can be achieved in the field of education. So this is the thing. We will conclude here and we will switch over to another topic. To bring development in the field of education, we know, suppose we want to bring development in the field of education, education is directly related to teacher education also. Are you agree with me?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Yes,
Only by
madam.
spending money,
Yes, ma'am.
only by improving infrastructure, only by providing different facilities, we cannot think of the quality education. Okay, these things are must required. Infrastructure is must required. All the facilities are required. But when we are talking regarding quality education, here the question arises regarding quality of the teacher. Yes, if quality teachers are there, then only we know that the quality education can be possible. Okay, so when we are talking regarding quality school education, then we must have to give importance on quality teacher education. Yes, yesterday also I already told you. Good students must be attracted towards the teaching profession. Otherwise, we cannot improve the quality of quality of education in India. Because we know who has the right to teach, who are more good,
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
or we
ଆମେ
can
ଯେତେବେଳେ
say,
କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଟିଚର କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଏଜୁକେସନ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ କୁ ଯାଉଛୁ ବେଳେ ଆମେ ଏଇ ଦିଟା ଜିନିଷ ଉପରେ କହୁଛୁ କି ଗୋଟେ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ ଭ୍ୟାଲୁ ମାନେ କେତେବେଳେ ଭଲ ହବ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଭଲ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଏଜୁକେସନ ପାଇବା, ଭଲ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଟିଚର ପାଇବା। ତ ସବୁ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟରେ ତମେ ଆମେ ଏଇ ଦିଟା ୱାର୍ଡ କହୁଛୁ, ତ କେତେବେଳେ ଆନାଲାଇଜ କରିପାରିବା କି କୋଉଠି ଭଲ ମିଳିବେ କୋଉଠି ଖରାପ ମିଳିବେ। ସବୁ ଜାଗାରେ ଗୋଟେ ଲ ଲେବୁଲ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ ଗଲେ ବି ସେଠି କହୁଛୁ କି ଆମକୁ ଭଲ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଅଫ ଟିଚର, ଯୋଉମାନେ ପଢଉଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ କଣ ଭଲ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଅଫ ଟିଚର ନୁହନ୍ତି କି?
ନା, କହିବାର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ସେୟା ନୁହଁ, ଯୋଉମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଭଲ କି ନୁହଁ ସେଟା ଆମର ଇଭାଲୁଏଟ କରୁନେ। ଆମେ ଆମର ଅବଜେକ୍ଟିଭ ହଉଛି ଭଲ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ମାନେ ଟିଚିଂ ପ୍ରଫେସନ ପାଇଁ ଆଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ ହଉନାହାନ୍ତି। ଏଟା ଟ୍ରୁ? Yes or no? You just go and ask in a school, how many good students are interested to be teacher after completion of their education? It is the bitter truth that when students failed in all other field, they are interested to be a teacher. ମୁଁ ମେଡିକାଲ ପାଇଁ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରୁଛି, 5 ଥର ମେଡିକାଲ ଦେଲି, ପାଇଲିନି, ତାପରେ ମୁଁ +3 କଲି, ତାପରେ ଟିଚର ହେବି ବୋଲି ଡିସାଇଡ କଲି। ଓକେ, ମୁଁ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟରିଂ ପଢୁଛି, ମୁଁ ସେଥିରେ ଫେଲୁଅର ହେଲି, ମୁଁ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟରିଂ କଲି, ତାପରେ ଆସିଲି ବିଏଡ୍ କରିଦେଲି, ତାପରେ ଆଉଥରେ ଟିଚର ହେବି ବୋଲି ଚାହୁଁଛି। Yes, I want to be a scientist, but I failed. I do not want. I am unable to reach at that level, so I interested. I have the experience that students after completion of the B.Ed, they prefer to be RI. Yes, I'm working in the teacher education from last 17 years onwards. From 2007 onwards, I am the faculty in a teacher education institute. I have seen the students who have completed their B.Ed and after that they like to be a bank clerk. If they will get any clerical exam in bank, they are interested to work there instead of for being a teacher. Can you justify here what is the reason?
Madam,
Yes.
lack of interest and passion.
What?
Madam, lack of interest and passion, madam.
Not exactly. This is not exactly.
From the lengthy
They want
process.
to be a class-4 employee in railway department instead of being a teacher at the school level.
Madam, money, are you indicating towards
Yes,
money,
yes.
madam?
Now you came to the point. The thing is that why the good students are not interested, not good, not average students are also not interested to come to the teaching profession. Nowadays, now the scenario is going to change day by day as government is going to open many government posts, government teacher in Odisha. Just you go back from the before 10 to 15 years. What is the condition of the teachers?
କାହିଁକି ନା ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ସେତେବେଳେ ଟିଚର ମାନଙ୍କର ସାଲେରୀ ବି କମ ଥିଲା ଆଉ ଜବ୍ ଟା
Exactly.
ସିକ୍ୟୁର
Now you come to the point. You are only used to us. How
ହଁ
we
କାହିଁକି
can say the quality teachers are not there? But now you came to the point. Why the good students didn't come to this field?
କାହିଁକି ନା ଗୁଡ୍ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ସେ ଡକ୍ଟର ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟରିଂ କଲେ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ପ୍ରଫେସନ ରେ ମିଳିବ ଭଲ
Yes.
ରେସ୍ପେକ୍ଟେବଲ ଜବ୍
ସେଟା profession ଭଲ ବୋଲି ସେମାନେ ଯାଉନାହାନ୍ତି କାହିଁକି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି? There they can earn more. They will get more prestige. They have this good source of income. So why not they will prefer? We have the and we know in India there is a right. We can adopt any profession. Anyone can't compel me to be a teacher or to be whatever I want to be. I will be. Okay. Yes. So the purpose is that we are talking regarding quality education, but good students are not interested to be the teacher. Why? Because no such provisions are there in the teaching profession. Okay. If now suppose you just go to foreign countries, the salary of a doctor and salary of a primary school teacher is equal. Now you do this and implement this in India, whether the good students will be interested to come or not.
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ right
And provide all the facilities what the peoples are getting in our defense department. People like to be a class 3, class 4 employee in defense, in army, naval, and all this, because they are getting a lot of facilities. They are getting a lot of opportunities. They like to be CRP police, but they do not want to be a teacher. Because a lot of provisions, not only regarding the salary, but beyond that also they are getting many other scope and provision. And those things till now we are unable. We are talking regarding quality, but we do not see how the quality really can be possible. Yes.
Yes, madam.
So just now you just see if the any revolutionary will come regarding the pay scale of the teachers in India, in our state, the students will not interested. And you all of you already know it's very difficult to be a teacher at primary level. It is very easy to be a teacher at the higher education. It's very easy to teach to you like the peoples. You all are now the graduates and all these PG level students. So it's very easy to teach you. But it is not that much easy to teach the students at the primary level. It's very difficult to teach for a class 1 student.
Yes, madam.
Yes. So definitely the salary of those peoples must be, and provision facilities of those peoples must be more. But we neglect that. But we are talking regarding the quality primary education. It will never will be possible. It will never will be possible. Till now, these changes not came into exist in the field of the job. Then no changes will come. Even though we emphasize on all other aspects, but real change will come on that day. Okay. So these things are there in foreign countries. We are talking regarding the quality of foreign countries, but those things are there in foreign countries. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ମାନେ ସ୍କିମେଟିକ
So
ସିଷ୍ଟମ ହେଇଛି ତ 6 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଯାଇ ରେଗୁଲାର ହେଇପାରିବେ ତ ସେଠି ବି ସିଏ ବି ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହେଇପାରିବ।
ସେ ତ ଅଛି ଏବେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆମର ଏଠି ଯେବେ ପୁରା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଉଠେଇଦେଲା ପୁରା କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଚୁଆଲ ଆଉ 6 ବର୍ଷ ନାହିଁ କରାଇବେ।
ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରାଇମେରୀ ଲେବୁଲରେ ସ୍କିମେଟିକ ସିଷ୍ଟମଟା ଅଛି
ଆଉ ଯଦି ଶୁଣ
ବେସିକଟା
ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଯଦି ଉଠେଇଦେଲା ତାହେଲେ ଆଉଥରେ କାହିଁକି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଚୁଆଲ 6 ବର୍ଷ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Our system is
ସେଇଟା
that
ବି
much
ଗୋଟେ
complicated, really we unable to understand it. So it is a very controversial issue. We cannot discuss also regarding all such things. We cannot understand also all such things, what is going to be happen, because we are living in such a complicated system.
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ କେବଳ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଚୁଆଲ ଉଠେଇଦେଲା ଆନାଉନ୍ସ କରିଦେଲା ତାପରେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଚୁଆଲ କୁ ନା ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିକି ସ୍କିମାଟିକ ରଖିଦେଲା କିନ୍ତୁ ଏକା କଣ୍ଡିସନ।
Okay, I have no idea actually what is that new name
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
changed.
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ପୁଣି 11,000 ଥିଲା ସାଲେରୀ ଏବେ ଇନକ୍ରିଜ କରିକି 16,000 କରିଛନ୍ତି।
Okay,
ଆମେ ଯୋଉ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ଗୋଟେ ପରୀକ୍ଷାରେ ଆସିବ ସେଗୁଡା ବତେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଆମେ ସେଗୁଡା ଲେଖିଦବୁ ପାସ୍ ହେଇଯିବୁ ଆଉ।
ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ସେଇଟା ଜାଣିନି କୋଉ ପରୀକ୍ଷାରେ କୋଉ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ଗୁଡାକ ଆସିବ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି।
ହଁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଠିକ ଅଛି ପଢାନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ।
Okay.
ହଁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ପଢିବା।
Okay, so we are talking regarding the quality teacher education, and quality teacher education, to bring the change in the quality teacher education, many new organizations are established after the national policy of education 1986. Okay, can anyone tell any idea?
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ କେମିତି ନୋଟ କେମିତି କଣ କରିବ ସେଇଟା ଟିକେ କହିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ।
ତମର ଯାହା ଦରକାର ବୋଧେ ମୋ ପାଖରେ ବୋଧେ ସେଇ ସବୁ ନଲେଜ ନାହିଁ। ତମ ଦରକାର ନୋଟ, ତମର ସବୁଠୁ ଭଲ ମେଟେରିଆଲ ହଉଛି ଇଗ୍ନୋ ବହି ମେଟେରିଆଲ ହେଲା। ଇଗ୍ନୋର ଯୋଉ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ତମେ ମେଟେରିଆଲ ଟା ତୁମ ପାଖରେ ପାଇଛ କିମ୍ବା ଅନଲାଇନ ରୁ ବି ତମେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଡାଉନଲୋଡ କରିଛ, ସେ ତମର ମେଟେରିଆଲ ହଉଛି ସବୁଠୁ ଭଲ ମେଟେରିଆଲ। ଆଉ ମେଟେରିଆଲ ଟା ତମେ ପଢିଲେ ଯାଇକି ତମେ ତ ନୋଟ କେତେବେଳେ କରିବ, ପଢିଲେ ତ ନୋଟ କରିବ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଉ ଯଦି ତମ ପାଖରେ ପଢିବା ପାଇଁ ଟାଇମ ନାହିଁ ତାହେଲେ ତମେ ନୋଟ କଣ କରିବ? ମୁଁ
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ
ତମକୁ ଏବେ
ବହି ବି
ଯାହା ବି
ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ
କହୁଛି,
ଗୁଡାକ ଆସିନି ବି କିଛି।
ହଁ ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ଦାଟ ଇଜ ଆନାଦର ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ। ତମେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ କରିପାର କିମ୍ବା ଅନଲାଇନରେ ତମେ ଡାଉନଲୋଡ କରିକି ବି ତମ ଲାପଟପ ରେ ପଢିପାର ହେଲା। କିନ୍ତୁ ପ୍ରଥମ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କଥା ହଉଛି ତମକୁ ପଢିବାକୁ ପଡିବ। ସେମିତି କୌଣସି ସକ୍ସେସ ପାଇଁ ସର୍ଟକଟ ରାସ୍ତା ତ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ଆଜି ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ।
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଓଡିଆ ବହି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଓଡିଆର?
ଓଡିଆରେ ନାହିଁ ତ, ଇଂଲିଶରେ ସବୁ
ଏଜୁକେସନ ର
ମେଟେରିଆଲ ଇଂଲିଶରେ।
ନାଇଁ ଆମର ଓଡିଶା ବୋର୍ଡ ରେ କହୁଛି ମ୍ୟାମ୍, ଓଡିଶା ଏଜୁକେସନ ପାଇଁ।
ଏ ତମେ ଇଗ୍ନୋର ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ତ?
ଇଗ୍ନୋ ଯେ ତଥାପି ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଦରକାର ତ ଟିକେ ଥିଲା, କିଛି ୱେବସାଇଟ ଅଛି ହେଲେ ମିଳିବ ହେଲେ ବହି।
ନାଇଁ ମୋର ଆଇଡିଆ ନାହିଁ ସେ ବିଷୟରେ। ଓଡିଆରେ କୋଉଠି ଏଜୁକେସନ ବହି ମୁଁ ତ କାହିଁ ଦେଖିନି। ବୋଧେ ୟୁଜି
ଓଡିଆର
ଲେଭେଲରେ ଥିବ ବୋଧେ, ପିଜି ଲେଭେଲରେ ତ ନଥିବ ବୋଧେ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି। କୋଉଠି ୟୁଜି ଲେଭେଲରେ ଥିବ ଯଦି କଣ, ମୁଁ ତ ଜାଣିନି। ମୁଁ ତ ପଢିନି କି ମୁଁ କେବେ ଦେଖି ହିଁ ନାହିଁ ଓଡିଆରେ ବହି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା।
କାଇଁ ତମକୁ
ହଉ
ଇଂଲିଶ ବୁଝୁନି ନା କଣ?
ବୁଝି ହଉଛି ଯେ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ କୋଉ ଜାଗାରେ କେମିତି କଷ୍ଟ ହୁଏ ନା ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ।
ଆଚ୍ଛା।
ଓଡିଆ ଟା ହେଲେ ପୁରା କ୍ଲିୟର ହେଇଯାଆନ୍ତା।
ଯୋଉଟା ବୁଝିଲେ ଗୁଗଲ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେଟର କରିଦେଲ।
ହବ ଯେ
ଚାଟ୍
ଗୁଗୁଲ
ଜିପିଟି ଅଛି, ଏଆଇ
ଆରେ
ଅଛି, ଚାଟ୍ ଜିପିଟି
ଆରେ
ଅଛି
ଭାଇ
ଆମର।
ଚାଟ୍ ଜିପିଟି ରେ ଆମ ବହିରେ ଯୋଉ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଟା ଦେଇଥିବ କି ଡେଲି ଲାଇଫ ରେ ୟୁଜ ହଉଥିବ ସେଇଟା ମିଳିବ କି? ଓଡିଆ ଅଥର ଜଣେ
ଡିକ୍ସନାରୀ
ଲେଖିଥିବେ,
ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ ତାହେଲେ।
ହଁ ଓଡିଆ ଅଥର
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ଲେଖିଥିବେ ବହିଟା
ପଢାନ୍ତର
ଆମେ ତ
ଅନ୍ନେସେସରି କଥାରେ
ତାହେଲେ ତମକୁ ଏବେ ପାଠ ପଢିବା ଦରକାର ନା ନାଇଁ କହିଲ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ୍ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ
ଦରକାର
କରନ୍ତୁ
ଦରକାର।
ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
ହଁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଆପଣ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କରନ୍ତୁ। ଆପଣ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କରନ୍ତୁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଠିକ ଅଛି। ଆଜିର କ୍ଲାସ ଶୁଣି ଦିଅ, ତାପରେ ତମର ପଢିବା ପାଇଁ ଯାହା ସଲ୍ୟୁସନ ତମେ କଣ କରିବ ତା ପାଇଁ ତମେ ନିଜର ଓନ୍ ଆରେଞ୍ଜମେଣ୍ଟ କରିବ। କିନ୍ତୁ ତମର ଯୋଉ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏଇ କ୍ଲାସ ହେଇଛି, କ୍ଲାସ ର ଯୋଉ ଏଇଟା ତମକୁ ଫେସିଲିଟି ଦିଆହେଇଛି, ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ରିଗାର୍ଡିଂ ଟୁ ଡିସ୍କସ ରିଗାର୍ଡିଂ ଟୁ ୟୋର modules, whatever the contents are there। ଆଉ ତମର ଏଥିରେ ମିଡିୟମ ଅଫ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ବି ଇଂଲିଶ। ଆମେ ମୋଷ୍ଟଲି ଯଦି ତମକୁ ବୁଝୁନି କୋଉଠି ଇଂଲିଶରେ କହିଲେ ଦେନ୍ ଆମେ ଓଡିଆରେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିବା, ନୋ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ। But your medium of instruction is English. You have to write also in exam in English only. Okay. Otherwise, you will face a lot of problem. Okay. You will do the course also. It will not be helpful for you in the future. तुमको जोठी की गले भी जो इंटरव्यू गले भी जोठी भी जा कले भी तुमको तो सेया ही पचरबे सेया ही कोई करबे। So it's better whatever where you are think that you are lagging, you must overcome all these things. Okay. So okay, we will come to the topic. So whatever the new organizations came into exist after the National Policy of Education 1986. Can anyone tell to me? Any idea? For quality education, what are the different educational institutes are suggested by the National Policy of Education 86?
establishes of diet
Yes, very nice.
और ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ନବୋଦୟ ବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ ରୁରାଲ ଏରିଆରେ। ग्रामीण
Yes,
एरिया रे
nice. Yes, yes. Navodaya Vidyalaya, Kendriya Vidyalaya. Okay. Kendriya Vidyalaya, Navodaya Vidyalaya for quality school education and establishment of the diet and ISC for the teacher education. Okay. What is the full form of diet?
डिस्ट्रिक्ट इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ एजुकेशन एंड ट्रेनिंग
Yes. What is the full form of ISC?
इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ एडवांस स्टडी एजुकेशन
Institute of Advanced Studies in Education. So, what is the
एजुकेशन
purpose of organizing these institutes? What is College of Teacher? What is the difference between a College of Teacher Education and ISC?
मैम आईएससी रे हम हमरो जो रिसर्च ओरिएंटेड किछि काम हुए आ इनोवेशन रिसर्च ट्रेनिंग एई सब टिके एडवांस ऊपर जो काम हुए सेगुडा होछि आईएससी रे हेछि मैम आ हमर जो इन सर्विस आ प्री सर्विस टीचर एजुकेशन रे टीचर मान को ट्रेनिंग दिया जाए सेगुडा होतला डाइट रे मैम
Okay. Yes. College of Teacher Education, which are called as the CT, they only deal with the pre-service department. Okay. But like these Institute of Elementary Teacher Education Institute for primary level, for elementary level, ETIs and for the secondary level, College of Teacher Education are going to deal only with the pre-service department. But diet and ISC is something different from the ETI and also from the College of Teacher Education because they have the other department like in-service department, then research department, and giving more importance on extension, publication. These are the extra works what have suggested in the ISC and in the diet. Okay, so these organizations, the purpose of for bringing the quality change in teacher education was suggested in the year 1986 in the National Policy of Education. Because we know if we want to bring more change in the teacher education quality, there is required more research in teacher education. And for that purpose, more scope is there at diet and ISC. Like this, if we want to increase the quality of the teachers, it is required to provide the in-service training because we know pre-service training is always not sufficient to make the teacher up to date because we know according to time always there is change in the system of education. Suppose already the teachers who are working, how they will be up to date their knowledge, how they will be more skilled, how we can able to improve their competencies. So for that purpose, the plan has given to providing the in-service training to the teachers. Okay, in-service training to the teachers. And those in-service training is mostly used to give at diet for the elementary school teachers and at ISC for the secondary school teachers. But now that is not going to occur because now all the ISCs are not coming under the school and mass education department. Now these all are now shifted to the higher education department. So that's why this in-service part of the ISC is now is not going to work. Okay.
Yes, madam.
Any doubt? Any question regarding all this till now what we discussed?
No, madam.
No? So we will switch over to another topic.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So next is your the topic is education, its dimensions. Okay. Now at present, what type of education is the demand of the society? Because we know education, the concept of education is going to change according to the need of the society. Yes or no?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Because we believe that what is the main purpose of education? Education must be such that which make an individual empowered to lead the life easily in the society. For that purpose, there is need of education. Yes or no? We want to live easily in a particular way with all the facilities in the society. For that, we need the education. So suppose our education is not able to make an individual efficient enough to lead the life in the society, that education has no value. So that's why the importance has given that according to the change in the society, there must be change in the field of education. Suppose now we will see now what is the present scenario of the society. If you will go back to 20 years, the scenario is totally different. What was the situation of the society in 2004? Now what is now in 2025? After 20, after 20 years, what the drastic change has occurred? Is there any change?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can anyone tell what are the changes?
Ma'am, ଆଗରେ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଅଷ୍ଟମ କ୍ଲାସ ରେ ବୋର୍ଡ ଏକ୍ଜାମ ହଉଥିଲା, ଏବେ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଦଶମ ରେ ହେଲା ଆଉ
No,
ଏଜୁକେସନ
no,
ସିଷ୍ଟମ
ମୁଁ ସେ
ଚେଞ୍ଜ।
କଥା ପଚାରୁଛି, ମୁଁ ସୋସାଇଟି କଥା ପଚାରୁଛି। ସୋସାଇଟି 2004 ରେ କଣ ଥିଲା, ଏବେ 24 ରେ କଣ ହେଲାଣି?
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ସୋସାଇଟି ରେ ଲିଟରେସି ରେଟ୍ ବଢିଛି।
Yes, literacy. ମୁଁ ସୋସାଇଟି ର ଚେଞ୍ଜ କଥା ପଚାରୁଛି, ତମକୁ ଏଜୁକେସନ କୁ ପରେ ଆସିବା ଆମେ। ସୋସାଇଟି ରେ କଣ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଛି?
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ସୋସିଆଲ ଲାଇଫ ରେ
ଡିଜିଟାଲାଇଜେସନ
ଆମର
ହେଇଛି।
କଣ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଛି?
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଆଗରେ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ ରୋଗ ବହୁତ ପ୍ରକାର ହଉଥିଲା, ଏବେ ହଉନି ଆଉ ଆମ ଗାଁରେ।
ମୁଁ ତ ଅପୋଜିଟ ଭାବୁଛି, ଆଗର ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ରୋଗ ହଉନି, ଏବର ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ ରୋଗ ହଉଛି।
ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଟିକେ ରୋଗ କମି ଯାଇଛି, ରୋଗ ବିଷୟରେ ଲୋକମାନେ ଜାଣିଲେଣି, ଆୱାରନେସ ହେଲେଣି।
ଆଗ
ଆଉ
ତ ଏତେ
ଲୋକ
ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଡାଇବେଟିସ ହଉନଥିଲା, ଏବେ ତ ଯାହାକୁ ପଚାରିଲେ ଡାଇବେଟିସ ହେଇଛି।
ଡାଇବେଟିସ ହଉଛି ସିନା ମ୍ୟାମ୍, ଟିଭି ଏଡ୍ସ ଏଇ ସବୁ କମି ଯାଇଛି ନା।
ଆଚ୍ଛା, ଠିକ କହିଲ।
ଆଉ
କିନ୍ତୁ ନୂଆ ନୂଆ
ଲୋକମାନେ
ରୋଗ ତ ନୂଆ ରୋଗ ଆସୁଛି। ଆଜିକାଲି ଯାହାକୁ ଦେଖିବ ବିପି, ଯାହାକୁ ଦେଖିବ ଡାଇବେଟିସ।
ସେଇଟା ଆସୁଛି ମ୍ୟାମ୍, ଲୋକମାନେ ସେମିତି କାମ ମାନେ ଅଧିକ ସାର ଦିଆ ଜିନିଷ ଖାଉଛନ୍ତି। ନିଜେ କିଛି କାମ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ସବୁ ଆଉ ଜଣଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଡିପେଣ୍ଡ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି।
Yes. So there is change in the lifestyle of the people within the 24 years. Sorry, 20 years.
ୟେସ୍ ମ୍ୟାମ୍, ଆଉ କଥାଭାଷାରେ ବି ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଯାଇଛି, କଥା ଭାଷା ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ଓଡିଆ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କିଛି କିଛି ଲୋକ।
What is the drastic change? How kiye କହିବ? What is the drastic change in the society within
Ma'am,
the 24 years?
digitalization. Ma'am, digitalization like mobile ରେ
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ
ବହୁତ ୟୁଜ ହଉଛି, ଇଣ୍ଟରନେଟ ରେ
Yes,
ବହୁତ ୟୁଜ
yes,
ହଉଛି।
yes, yes. Yes, very good.
ୱେ
One
ଅଫ
drastic
ଲାଇଫ
change.
ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ପୁରା ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଯାଇଛି। ମାନେ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ଲାଇଫ ଷ୍ଟାଇଲ ଟା ଯୋଉ ଜିଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଇଟା ପୁରା ଚେଞ୍ଜ।
Okay. Yes, yes, I agree with you. ଆମର lifestyle ରେ ବହୁତ change ହେଇଛି. Okay. The first thing is that if you will go to see in the field of use of digital media, okay, there a lot of changes are there. So now
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ସବୁ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି।
ନା ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ ତ ସବୁ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ହେଇଛି। ମୋର ଏଠି କହିବାର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ଏସବୁ କହୁଛି କାହିଁକି ତମକୁ, ଯଦି ଆମର ସବୁ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଛି, ତାକୁ ବେସ୍ କରିକି ଆମର ଏଜୁକେସନ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଛି କି?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
ୟେସ୍ ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
କାହିଁକି ନା ଆମର 2005 ରେ ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ କରିକୁଲମ ଫ୍ରେମୱାର୍କ ଟା ତିଆରି ହେଇଥିଲା। ଏବେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ 20 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ଆମର ଯୋଉ କରିକୁଲମ ଫ୍ରେମୱାର୍କ ଟା 2005 ରେ ତିଆରି ହେଇଥିଲା, ତାକୁ ବେସ୍ କରିକି ଆମର ଏଜୁକେସନ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଚାଲିଛି। ଓକେ, ଆମର କେବେ ହେଇଥିଲା ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ କରିକୁଲମ ଫ୍ରେମୱାର୍କ? NCF
2005.
2005. And now till now the school system is going to run on the basis of the national curriculum framework 2005. Yes or no?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
now we have reached in the
Ma'am,
year
yes,
of
ma'am.
2025. 20 years have left, and we know within the 20 years a lot of changes have occurred in the society in all the fields. ସବୁ ଫିଲ୍ଡ ରେ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ ଯଦି ଡ୍ରାଷ୍ଟିକ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କଥା କହିବା, ଦେନ୍ ୟୁଜ ଅଫ ଟେକ୍ନୋଲୋଜି ରେ ବହୁତ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ଆସିଛି ହେଲା। ଏବେ ଯାହା ହାତରେ ଦେଖିବ ସ୍ମାର୍ଟଫୋନ ଅଛି, which was not the scenario in 2005 ହେଲା। ଏବେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ହାତରେ ସ୍ମାର୍ଟଫୋନ ଅଛି। You know how to use, ଏବେ not only educated and uneducated, everyone can use and handle a cell phone. Yes, but is there
Yes, ma'am.
anything changed in our curriculum regarding the use of that particular technology? ताकू रिलेट करी हम स्कूल रे किछि पाठ पढा हलानी कि ताकू केमिति यूज करिवा कोन यूज करिवा ना सेति पई किछि दरकार नै
नो मैम ताको रिलेट करी
दरकार अछि मैडम
किछि ताको यूज करके
दरकार
पाठ
अछि
पढिया
मैडम
होछि
यस पीपल
लैब
आर अनअवेयर हम जो सिखु जे ना ता
कंप्यूटर
पे किछि गुरु
एजुकेशन
दरकार नै ता बिचारा बडा अगुरु विद्या ना कोन ता पे किछि गुरु दरकार नै सिखिया पे
दरकार अछि मैडम
दरकार अछि जोटा कि हम पाखरे तो गोटे अछि स्मार्टफोन किंतु बहुत लोक ता विषय अनअवेयर जे ताकू किमिति यूज करिवा तार प्लस कोन तार कॉन्स कोन मीडिया इज सॉरी सोशल मीडिया इज देयर बट वी आर अनअवेयर everyone is now going to open a account in social media but sometimes they are facing a lot of problem regarding different issues they do not know nowadays you will see everyone is going to share everything in social media nothing is there every your private lives your social life everything you are going to say but we have no knowledge because people do not know what will happen if something wrong happen what will happen okay so regarding also the purpose is that internet is there we do not know how to use the internet yes internet is there but we do not know really how we can take the use of the internet so those changes also must has to come in our curriculum आम करिकुलम एते लॉन्ग टर्म पर्यंत चेंज न होई कि रहिबा कथा नुह हमकु जति आमे देखुचे प्रति 4 वर्ष रे 5 वर्ष रे यदि सोसाइटी रे बहुत चेंजेस आसी होउची तले हमर सेही 4-5 वर्ष भीतर मध्ये हमर करिकुलम रे किछि अपडेट पूरा न चेंज हेले भी किछि किछि नुवा जिंस ऐड ऑन होबा दरकार किछि किछि नुवा चेंजेस आसीबा दरकार आमे करिकुलम माने टोटल करिकुलम को चेंज करिया न दरकार परिबारे किंतु किछि किछि ऐड ऑन होतुवा दरकार अकॉर्डिंग टू द नीड ऑफ द सोसाइटी which we are not finding in our system of education जोटा कि आमे करू ना हमर थरे गोटे डॉक्यूमेंट तयारी हेगला माने सी चालुची 20 वर्ष 30 वर्ष 40 वर्ष okay and for that purpose international commission on education have you listened this name international commission on education ICE
नो मैम
No, madam.
huh?
No, madam. No, madam.
International Commission on Education is an organization which has given the importance what should be the holistic vision of education for 21st century. Okay. What should be the holistic vision of education for 21st century? What do you feel? What should be the holistic education for 21st century?
Ma'am,
तमे कोन भाबुछु
ma'am, nowadays,
कोन
like knowledge about ICT and artificial intelligence, madam.
okay yes आउ किछि
मैम 100% लिटरेसी
that is a goal of a country okay we are talking here from the individual point of view how what type of education is required for a human being for a normal human being 100% literacy is the goal of the country understand what I am telling तमरो गोल किए बे तमे
Yes,
किंतु
ma'am.
100% literacy हो बोली
नो मैम
हाँ yes we are talking what should be the holistic vision of education for 21st century for a particular individual point of view how a individual must what type of education should be
skill
best for
based
individual
मैम स्किल बेस्ड करिकुलर
yes skill based yes we give nowadays importance on life skills because we know nowadays people are no doubt educated but they do not have the life skill लोक जेते एजुकेटेड पीपल हेले भी हमरो लोकन को पाखरे लाइफ स्किल रो अभाव रहउछि ताठू बेटर थिला जो माने जेतेबेले अनएजुकेटेड थिले किंतु ताका पाखरे लाइफ स्किल थिला आर यू एग्री विथ मी
यस मैम
Yes, madam.
yes ma'am
yes ma'am मैम एटा तो
yes
आमे साधारण हम दैनंदिन जीवन रे देखुछु आगरे हम गाँ रे मैम बहुत लोकन को पाखरे स्किल थिला एबे आ पाठ पढवा द्वारा स्किल सब कमी जाइछि लोकन को पाखरे नाही आ
yes କାହିଁକି ନା ଆମେ ଯୋଉ
କାହିଁକି
ପାଠ ନା ଆମେ କେବଳ ଭାବୁଛେ ପାଠ ହଉଛି ମାନେ ଖାତା ପେନ୍ ଧରିବା, ଲେଖିବା, ବସିବା, ପଢିବା, ସେଇଟା ହିଁ ପାଠ। ଓକେ, ବଟ୍ ନଟ୍
କାହିଁକି ନା
ଏଜୁକେशन ଇଜ
କାହିଁକି
ନଟ୍
ନା
ଏକ୍ସାକ୍ଟଲି ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍।
କାହିଁକି ନା ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଆମ ଗାଁରେ ଆଗରେ ଯୋଉ ଆମ ଘର ଛାଉଣି ପାଇଁ କୁମ୍ଭାର ଥିଲେ, ସେ ମାଟି କଳସ ବନଉଥିଲେ, ସେ ବନଉନାହାନ୍ତି। ଆଉ କୁମ୍ଭାର ଶାଳରେ ଯୋଉ ଲୁହା ପଜାନ୍ତି ସେ କାମ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ସବୁ କିଛି ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଗଲା। ତାଙ୍କର ସବୁ ଛୁଆ ପିଲାମାନେ ଏଜୁକେଟେଡ ହେଲେ, ବାହାରେ କାମ କଲେ, ଆଉ ସେ କାମ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
Yes, exactly. That is the real truth.
ଆଉ
Exactly,
ଯେମିତି
this
କି
is the
ଆମର
real
ଆମର
truth.
ବାଉଁଶ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରି
Nowadays,
ବିଭିନ୍ନ
nowadays you will see people are not ready to cultivate in the lands. Most of the lands are uncultivated in the villages.
Yes, ma'am.
ଆଜିକାଲି ଲୋକମାନେ ଚାଷ କାମ କରିବାକୁ ଆଉ ପସନ୍ଦ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି। ସେମାନେ ବୋଧେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ପଳେଇ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ବାହାରକୁ ଶ୍ରମିକ କାମ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, କିନ୍ତୁ ସେମାନେ ଚାଷ କାମ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ବେଙ୍ଗାଲୋର ପଳଉଛନ୍ତି ସବୁ।
Okay, into to the industrial areas to do the other work, but they are not interested to cultivate. Why? Why they are not interested? Because no such encouragement is there for them in our society. ଆମ ସୋସାଇଟିରେ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଏନକରେଜ କଲା ଭଳିଆ ସେମିତି କିଛି ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ତରଫରୁ ହଉ କି ଏଠୁ ଆମେ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡ୍ୟୁସ କରୁନାହୁଁ।
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ नो सच रेस्पेक्ट, इनकम भी कम तांकर
Yes,
होची।
income is very less, no social recognition, no
ଆଉ
social
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
recognition,
ସେ ସ୍କିଲ୍ ଟାକୁ
income is
ସେମାନେ
very
ଭ୍ୟାଲୁ
less.
ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି। ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ସେ
Yes,
ସ୍କିଲ୍
yes,
ଟାକୁ ଭ୍ୟାଲୁ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି।
yes. So this is the change required in system of education. This is the change required in system of education. How we can recognize all these things, life skill education. Okay, so that people will be interested. They are going to see the people who are doing job only, they are getting the prestige and they have the social status. So no one is interested to be a farmer. But can we exist without that? ଯଦି ପ୍ରକୃତରେ ୟୁ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଇମାଜିନ୍, ଯଦି ପ୍ରକୃତରେ ସବୁ ଲୋକ ଯଦି କିଏ କଲ୍ଟିଭେଟ୍ କରିବାକୁ ରାଜି ନ ହେବେ, ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ବଞ୍ଚିବା କେମିତି? ଖାଇବା କଣ? ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମର ଶୁଣା ଯାଉଛି ରିୟୁମର ଯେ ପ୍ଲାଷ୍ଟିକ ଚାଉଳ ଆସୁଛି, ପ୍ଲାଷ୍ଟିକ ଅଣ୍ଡା ଆସୁଛି, କଣ କଣ ସବୁ ରିୟୁମର କି ସତ ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛେ। ଅଲ୍ଟରେସନ, ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ଟାଇପ ଅଫ ଅଲ୍ଟରେସନ ଇନ ଦ ଫୁଡ। ଆଉ ସବୁଠୁ ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଡେଞ୍ଜରିୟସ୍ ଥିଙ୍ଗ ଇନ ଦ world, in our countries now, is the alterated food in India. We are, in the name of the food, we are now taking all poisons only. ତମେ ଯେତେ ପଇସା ରୋଜଗାର କଲେ ବି ତମେ ଭଲ ଖାଇବା ଖାଉଛ ବୋଲି ତମେ କେବେ କନଫର୍ମ ହେଇପାରିବନି ଯେ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଟେକିଂ ଦ ଗୁଡ୍ ଫୁଡ, ହେଲ୍ଦି ଫୁଡ।
Yes, madam.
ୟେସ୍, ତମେ ପଇସା ରୋଜଗାର କରିପାର, କିନ୍ତୁ ତ ପଇସା ରୋଜଗାର କଲେ ତ ଖାଇବାକୁ, ମାନେ କଣ ପଇସା ଖାଇଲେ କଣ ଯଦି ପେଟ ପୁରି ଯାଉଥାନ୍ତା ତାହେଲେ ତ କେହି ହେଲେ ଆଉ କିଏ ଅଲଗା କିଛି କାମ କରନ୍ତେ। You must have money, but you cannot assure that you must have the good food and good health. Okay, now you can see all type of alteration we are seeing in the society in the name of food. ଖାଇବା ନାଁରେ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷରେ କେବଳ ଡୁପ୍ଲିକେଟ ଆଉ ଅଲ୍ଟରେଟେଡ ଫୁଡ ଆମେ ଖାଉଛେ। Yes, so that the situation will come in India day by day, like the China. There will the food scarcity, and we also will like to eat everything. How they are used to eat everything, because they have no more vegetables and fruits. They used to eat all insects, everything. So the day will come, there will be the food scarcity in India, and we also will habituated with all these things. ସେମାନେ ଯେମିତି ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଖାଇ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ଖାଇବା ଇଏରେ, ଆମେ ବି ଦିନ ଆସିବ ଆମେ ବି ସେମିତି ସବୁଗୁଡା ଖାଇବା। କାହିଁକି ଆମର ଦିନକୁ ଦିନ ଯଦି ପପୁଲେସନ ଏତେ ଏତେ ବଢିକି ଯିବ, ଆମେ ଯଦି ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର ସେକ୍ଟରକୁ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାନ୍ସ ନ ଦବା, ଆମର ଯଦି ସବୁ ଫିଲ୍ଡ, ଖାଲି ନଟ୍ ଓନ୍ଲି ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର, ଏଭ୍ରି ଫିଲ୍ଡ we have to give importance. Every field, every skill has its own importance. Just you imagine, if people will think that they will not learn the skill of how to build a house, so what will be the situation? Nowadays mostly people like to be a machine, ଯୋଉଟା ମିସ୍ତ୍ରୀ କାମ କରିବାକୁ ଲୋକ ବେଶୀ ପ୍ରିଫର କରୁଛନ୍ତି। କାହିଁକି? ବହୁତ ଘର ତିଆରି ହଉଛି ଆଉ ସେଇଥିରେ ଭଲ ଇନକମ ହଉଛି।
Yes, madam.
Yes, so जो जो जिनस डिमांड बढ़िबो सोसाइटी रे सेही जिनस करिया को लोक माने इंटरेस्टेड हेबे तो ए पर्पज ऑफ टेलिंग ऑल सच थिंग्स दैट education must change according to the need of the society, otherwise it will be replaced. से एजुकेशन नहले किछि वैल्यू रहिबो नै से ऑटोमेटिक रिप्लेस हेजो सेथि पई इंटरनेशनल कमिशन ऑन एजुकेशन हैज गिवन ए विजन होलिस्टिक विजन all round development of the child. We know that education is for all round development, but nowadays we will see educated peoples are mostly alone in the society. You must have more than 1,000 friends in social media but no real friend in real life.
Yes, ma'am.
You must, but you know your social media friends will come when you have any problem.
No.
You have more than maybe 4,000 friends in social media, but no one real friend in real life.
100K.
Yes. Okay, but no real friend in your real life. Only one single friend must not be there who will be really helpful to you in your real life. This is the situation. Why? Because education is going in a wrong direction. Education in the name of advancement, in the name of modernization.
Real friend. मैम निज फैमिली ही
What?
रियल फ्रेंड निजर परिवार ही रियल फ्रेंड मैम सब समय रे सहायता करे निजर परिवार.
Yes, of course, but not for all also. It's not, it may be true for you, it may not be true for all.
Yes.
Yes, we can't generalize it also. Okay, different people have the different situation. Yes, that's why International Commission on Education have focused that we need that type of education, and they have given it on 4 goals. What to be? That is learning to know, learning to do, learning to live with others, and learning to be. These are the 4 goals must be the vision of education for 21st century according to International Commission of Education. According to International Commission of Education, these must be the 4 goals. What? Learning to know. Definitely knowledge is required for all of us. Otherwise we can't do anything. So knowledge must be there. And another is learn to do. Only knowledge is not sufficient to lead your life. You must have some practical skills. You must know how to do certain things. Okay, learning to do. And third one is learning to live with others, because we know we all are the social animals. Human being is a social animal. You can't live alone.
Social interaction, ma'am.
Yes, you required, there is required of your social interaction. You must know how to live with others. But nowadays children are facing a lot of problem regarding that. Lack of socialization among children. In the society, people are unable to live with others. Yes, so that skill also an individual must learn, how to live with other. And another is learning to be. What exactly I want to be? What is called as my desire. I want to be a painter. I want to be what is my real need? Real interest is that education must help an individual to reach that stage of self-actualization. Okay. Suppose we have some hidden interest. Even though I have a profession, but still I like to be a particular skill on certain field. So that education must also help. So that's why these are the 4 goals decided by International Commission of Education for the 21st century vision of education. Yes. Like this. If it is the vision of education, what is the feature of education? What education feature must be for the 21st century? कहबो कौन होबा दरकार?
मैम लाइफ लॉन्ग हवा दरकार, चेंजेबल होना चाहिए, कंटीन्यूअस.
आउ की कहू खाली जणे ही पार्टिसिपेट करूछो, अन्य माने आउ की सुनु न?
कंटीन्यूअस मैम.
Vocational and skill based होगा दरकार.
Yes, continuous होबा दरकार, skill based होबा दरकार,
मैम
institutional
गोल
structure
ओरिएंटेड,
फ्लेक्सिबल हवा दरकार.
मैम गोल
flexible होबा
ओरिएंटेड,
दरकार, goal oriented होबा दरकार. ठीक अछि? So these are the points.
Culture.
Yes.
Culture oriented.
yes, culture oriented hava darkar. Okay, this must be the actually the thing is that we must give more importance on um, uh, content review. Importance must be given on content review. Day by day, whatever the changes are going to occur in the society, according to that, there must be change in content. Okay, so there is need of content review in education. There must be change in the structure of the institution. Structure of the institution means whatever the existing structure is there, it should not be long term. Okay, there must be change in the structure of the institution, and it must be a continuous process. Importance must be given on skill oriented education, and no doubt regarding the digitalization, because those things also must be included in the 21st century education. Otherwise, um, the education will not make the individual empowered to lead in the society. Okay, तो आमे वर्तमान देखुचे जे वर्तमान एबे गूगल पे और फोन पे रे काहार नॉलेज न थाई कि नाही, किंतु सेटा हमर करिकुलम रे ऐड होवा दरकार, सेटा आमे पिला मानको भी स्कूल रे पढेवा दरकार, सेटा केमिति यूज करबा कले कोन सुविधा केते सिक्युरिटी रे यूज करि परबा regarding that. But what we are going to learn, we are going to learn blindly only. So that's why
मैम
many
दिया
times
जाउची कोर्स मैम बेसिक कोर्स ओएससीआईटी माध्यम रे दिया जाउची किमति गूगल पे फोन पे अमेज़न पे यूज करिया।
हां ये स्कूल रे दिया होची
मैम ओएससीआईटी कोर्स माध्यम रे।
अच्छा ताले मु जानि न बोधे दिया होची स्कूल पिला मानको कहा होची विषय रे
ना मैम स्कूल पिला नु दियाउनी एडा आफ्टर स्कूल कंप्लीट हला पर जो कंप्यूटर स्पेशल कंप्यूटर क्लास करछन सेमानु दिया
अच्छा स्पेशल कंप्यूटर क्लास दिया होची मु आमे वर्तमान स्कूल एजुकेशन कथा कहवा कथा होची हला केमिति आमे बैंक रे एनईएफटी करि परिबा मनी ट्रांजैक्शन केमिति करि परिबा सोशल मीडिया को केमिति यूज करि परिबा ए सब रो मध्ये एजुकेशन आमे पिला मानको दबा दरकार काकना दिस इज द नीड ऑफ द सोसाइटी यस
मैम डिजिटल रिलेटेड गोटे सब्जेक्ट भी रहइबा दरकार
डिजिटल रिलेटेड सब्जेक्ट भी रहबा दरकार वेरी नाइस
मैम आस्ते आस्ते चली छी मैम हमरो जो पॉलिसी एनसीएफ माध्यम रे आस्ते आस्ते स्कूल लेवल को भी आईसीटी आसिलानी मैम आगरे तो नथिला स्कूल रे कंप्यूटर क्लास होची बेसिक कंप्यूटर विषय रे नॉलेज दिया जाउची छुआ मान को
मैम दिया जाउची किंतु सेटा समस्त को पई कंपलसरी टाइप रो नाही वॉल्यूंटरी टाइप रो रहउची माने जे नै परिबो जे न नै परिबो ए टाइप रो रहउची जेमति मैथ इंग्लिश एगुडा सब जेमति सब्जेक्ट गोटे रहिची सेमति गोटे हे की रहिले
तो सेटा करिकुलम टा चेंज हबो ना आस्ते आस्ते एका थरे तो जतबेले किछि ए एजुकेशनिस्ट कहि देले एका थरे तो चेंज हबो नै ना धीरे धीरे चेंज हेते समय लागिवो
आगे मु सेया ही कहूची माने नेक्स्ट आगु को एटा हबा दरकार बोली कहूची
हां हां ठीक ठीक
okay so these are the features. What should be the dimension of education ro dimension kon hoba darkar
मैम फिजिकल डेवलपमेंट इमोशनल कॉग्निटिव डेवलपमेंट ए सब की
हाँ these are also can be the part एटा तो already अछि आमे नुवा कथा होची for 20% these are already there okay we are talking regarding the all round development physical development cultural development all this but what more add on we can do in the dimension of education
मैम आई थिंक इमोशनल डेवलपमेंट को टिके अधिक इंपोर्टेंस दबा को हबो
very nice nowadays no doubt for the due to of the use of internet we are going to see the many advancement in our society but it has also has the negative impact okay students people our children are till now emotionally is not going to be strong enough because for this also the social structure is responsible because nowadays parents has no time to spend time with their children they are alone at their family and most of the families are now the nuclear family parents has no time to spend with their children at home they are alone and now no joint family system is there okay no joint family system and due to of that now the responsibility of the school has now increased a lot and role of the teacher also has increased a lot Now the students are going to spend more time with the teachers, so they expect also same type of the things as they expect from the parents. Okay, that care is required. So suppose we will see now, emotional development of the children is now a issue in the field of education. Yes, so importance in 21st century. And nowadays, to get the information and knowledge, there is no barrier, but the children are unable to know which is good, which is bad. Okay, we got a lot of information and we have idea about lot of information, but students are unable to know what to do, what not to do. Okay, according to a particular time, on the basis of our age, what we can do, what we cannot do, that thing is not there. And to give advice regarding that also, they are not getting that opportunity. So nowadays that thing must be added in the system of education. Yes, आमे जेमती देखिबा जदि पुराना काल रे हमको घर लोक मान कहतले एटा करबा दरकार, एटा करबा कथा नो, एटा करबा भलो, ए एज रे या करबा भलो, किंतु वर्तमान ए सब कहिबा पई मध्ये हम पिला हमर पेरेंट्स को पाखरे टाइम नाही, आ जोटा कि हम स्कूल रो एजुकेशन सिस्टम में हम ताको एम्फासिस करू ना. ओके
मैम आउ गोटे भी जो मैम आउ गोटे भी स्कूल टाइम रे टिके कैरियर विषय रे टिके अवेयर करबा को पड़िबो. पिला जानि पार नांती कि कोन पढिले को कैरियर चूज करि परिबे.
Yes, I am agree with you. Definitely there must be the
career guidance and counseling. एवडा तो मैम हमरो सीबीएसई नवोदय और केभी स्कूल ले जणे जणे कैरियर काउंसलर अछंती, से तो ए सब विषय रे छुआ मान को जणाउ छंती. आउ गोटे गोटे पीरियड भी
सेगुडा तो खाली समस्त तो केभी रे पढु नांती ना, समस्त आमे वी आर टॉकिंग रिगार्डिंग द नॉर्मल विलेज स्कूल आल्सो. यस,
काहे ना हम
पढ़िबा पिला माने तो खाली रे भी जानि देई परिबे, because they belongs to, definitely who are the students of the KV, they mostly belongs to good families. Yes, but we are talking regarding the root level, real who required all this support. Yes,
moral education.
Yes, moral education, value education, it's already there, but education regarding aesthetic values. What is aesthetic values? Okay, that is now, till now we are not giving importance in the system of education. And education regarding human rights. No doubt we have the many rights, but we are unaware about our rights. So a child must know what is his rights and what is his duties. That awareness is required now in 21st century. Okay, what is the right? And another is that your regarding your political right, your economic right, your human right, and regarding aesthetic knowledge, and all these things are now required regarding the dimension of education for the 21st century.
Educational rights also belongs to it.
Yes, educational rights also belongs to it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So here we have discussed education and its dimension for 21st century. Next we will move to another new topic regarding education for knowledge creation. Education for knowledge creation. What is knowledge?
Some information about something.
Then according to you, what is information? That is knowledge?
Information comes from some data.
That is information. How it is knowledge? How kiye kohibo? Information and knowledge both are same, or any difference is there between these two?
Knowledge is the power of mind.
Power of mind. Okay.
Madam, in simple terms, information we might not understand, like literally what it means, but when we say that I have a knowledge, means I know the thing, I have that understanding of that information, man. Knowledge means.
Yes. I am agree with you. Kiye koilo dukhiram kohucho. Okay.
Yes,
information is certain things. It is raw as it is. Suppose I got an information and just I transfer. जेमते हमें गोटे जिंस कोई मते किछि WhatsApp रे आसिला, ମୁଁ କିଛି ପଢିନି କିଛି ବୁଝିନି, just I have transferred the things to others. That is only information. Yes, exactly, it is raw as it is, then it is called as only information. But when something understanding is added to information, that is going to convert to knowledge. Yes, I got a information, I understand it, I analyze certain things, and later I have developed my own knowledge on the basis of that understanding. Okay, suppose for here I will give one example to you so you will get more clear. Suppose I will ask you, what is the capital of India?
New Delhi, madam.
New Delhi.
New Delhi. New Delhi is the capital of India. It is, if it is as it is only a information. Yes. But when I will ask you why the New Delhi is the capital of India, you will able to explain it. When it is become the capital of India, at the time of which ruler it become the capital of India, you understand certain other things related to this information. Then it is going to convert to your knowledge. Okay, I told to you Delhi is the capital of India. You told me that yes, Delhi is the capital of India. Okay, so this is only a information. So when to a information some understanding is added, then we say that it is knowledge. Yes. Then what is wisdom?
Ma'am, information means refers to some data, clues, or facts.
Yes, yes. Some
Knowledge
data,
means
some
what
clue.
we
Yes.
know. What we know,
What
that
we
is
know.
called knowledge. We know that what that we know.
Actually, what is knowledge means what exactly is that which can be known. Understand what I'm going to tell? What exactly is that which can be known? That is knowledge. Again, I'm telling what exactly is that which can be known is knowledge. Yes?
Yes, madam.
So now we are going to construct our own knowledge on the basis of our own experience. Same teacher is going to teach you, but we cannot tell that just the knowledge is transferred exactly equally to all. And the same person is going to speak with all of you, but I cannot tell that I have given the equal knowledge to all of you. Maybe I have given the equal information to all of you, but you have constructed your own knowledge on the basis of your own ability, on the basis of your own experience, on the basis of your own perception. Yes, I will tell that yes, I have given. Suppose now I am talking with you, now the 70 or 80 persons are here, students are here. So when I am talking, I am giving the exact information to all of you. My information is not differ from person to person. I have given exact information. But how you constructed your knowledge, that based on your own understanding, on the basis of your own experience, on the basis of your own perception. So what you have constructed, that is the knowledge. Understand now what I'm going to tell?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So knowledge is something different than information. Yes. Something more. Something more than information. Knowledge and information is not exactly equal. Okay. Again, when we now you understand what is knowledge, then what is wisdom again? What is knowledge? What is wisdom? We are telling a knowledgeable person and we are telling a wise person. What is the difference is there? When wisdom is there, we call it as a wise.
Ma'am, like when
Knowledge is
we
there, it is knowledgeable.
yes, madam. Madam, like a wise person is that who is able to use that information,
Able to
like
use the
right.
knowledge. Able to use the knowledge. Who have the applied knowledge. Understand?
Yes, madam.
Yes. So wise person means where when there will be the more processing of knowledge, when the knowledge will be more processed, it is going to convert into wisdom. It means suppose you will prepare something and you are going to teach, and just you are giving the data and the clues, then it is only a transformation of information. But when after getting certain information, you have analyzed it and you have perceived the things and you have given certain something, by adding that information, you have given certain things on the basis of your own, that is going to convert into a knowledge. But when the knowledge is more analyzed and it is applied, okay, then it is going to convert, and at any time it is going to reflect in terms of your behavior, in terms of your action, then it is called as wisdom. Then it is called as wisdom. Suppose someone will ask me what is truth. I will able to give the definition of only the truth, that is information. Or someone will ask me to tell about truth, I can speak about truth for 1 hour. Yes, that means that I have more knowledge regarding the truth. But if I know what is the knowledge regarding truth, but every time I am untruthful, I am telling the lie. So can I be called as a wise people? But every time I am telling the lies.
No, madam.
No. Yes, because it is not going to reflect in terms of my action. Understand?
मैम नॉलेज मीन्स माने आमे जोटा लर्न बा एक्सपीरियंस करी कि जोटा को पाई थाउ आउ विजडम मीन्स मैम जोटा आमे निजे किछि गोटे निज सेल्फ एक्सपीरियंस रु किछि गोटे गेन करी थाउ सेटा विजडम कोंती
निज एक्सपीरियंस रु खाली गेन कोले होबनी, सेटा तमरो नॉर्मल ये लाइफ रे भी सेटा रिफ्लेक्ट होतिबा दरकार, देन ओनली कैन बी कॉल्ड एज ए वाइज.
मैम एबिलिटी टू थिंक समथिंग जज.
Yes, that's what I'm telling that something abstract, something you are able to apply the things in the real life. Okay, truth विषय तो जानिबा दरकार, किंतु सत्य मिछ कोडा को ताको जज करि परतुबा, सेटा that is a different skill. Okay, so that is called as the wise. Sabu jinisar sethi that is the higher level, who have the critical thinking ability, who have the problem solving ability. The people who are able to reach to that stage, they are called as the wise people. Yes.
Yes,
in
ma'am.
every field, the highest level of the cognitive process is the critical thinking and problem solving. The critical thinking, तमे maybe तमे administration ऊपर बढ़िया कोर्स करी कि भलो मार्क आनिचो, किंतु जेतबे तमे रियल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर होचो तमे you fail to be an administrator. Okay, so you cannot be called as a wise person in the field of administration. Maybe तमे किछि theory न जान थई थारो, किंतु तम पाखरे that ability is there to be a good administrator. Understand? You have the problem solving ability, you have the critical thinking ability, then definitely you will be a good administrator. Yes, understand now what I'm going to tell?
क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग माने कोन ଟିକେ बुझे देले?
तमे निजे कोन बुझिଛ कहलो critical thinking माने? तमे कोन बुझिଛ भी पर्यंत? Because it is a very broad aspect. Critical thinking कोन तार किछि मानने नाही. Okay, तमे कोन बुझुछ critical thinking बोले कुछ तापर जो तमरो lag we will discuss
माने
that.
गोटे जिंसटा को डीप अंडरस्टैंडिंग मैम.
Not only deep understanding is only one of the part of critical thinking.
अच्छा गोटे एग्जांपल दे बुझी दियंतु ना मैम टिके क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग.
Critical thinking means certain issues are there, you can find the different dimension of a particular aspect, then you are going to think it critically. Okay, something
मैम
is
जदि
there,
गोटे
some issues are there.
पिला डाइवर्जेंट थिंकिंग.
No, divergent thinking is different, critical thinking is different. Okay, suppose as a teacher, you know, you have seen the mark of a child, you thought that why the child got this much mark. Okay, so you are going to critically analyze it, whether the child is having less cognitive ability, or the child has lack of interest, cognitive ability is there but no interest is there, or the child has the ability, interest is there but not getting the parent support. You are going to critically analyze it, you are finding the different cause, and you are find out what is the truth of that all cause, which is true. You are going to critically analyze it. Just I've given one example for everything. Suppose you are failed in one field, you are unable to do a work, but mostly we know how to blame others. But you can find out your own cause. Why I failed? What be the causes? Find out the causes and critically analyze it. Why exactly why it happened like that? Okay, that thinking ability, that analyzing ability is called as the critical thinking.
Ma'am, highest level thinking ability.
Yes, critical. That's why I told critical thinking is the highest level of thinking. Problem solving is the highest level of cognitive development. All will
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
not able to
ଆନାଲାଇଜ
do it.
କରିପାରୁଥିବା କଥା ଇଭାଲୁଏସନ କରିପାରୁଥିବେ ଇଣ୍ଟରପ୍ରିଟ
Yes,
କରିପାରୁଥିବେ
yes. Manage କରିପାରୁଥିବେ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ସବୁ ଯେକୌଣସି କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଆସିଲେ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡେଲ କରିପାରୁଥିବେ. ସପୋଜ ୟୁ ଟେକ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଆମର ଆଜିକାଲି ମ୍ୟାନେଜର ହେବା ପାଇଁ ଏତେ ଏତେ କୋର୍ସ ପାଠ ସବୁ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି. ଜଷ୍ଟ ଟେକ୍ ଇନ୍ ୱାନ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଆମ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିରେ ଆମର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିରେ ଆଗ କାଳ ଯଦି ଦେଖିବା 4-5ଟା ଲେଖେ ଛୁଆ ବହୁତ ଅଳ୍ପ ଇନକମ ରେ ମା ମାନେ ବହୁତ ବଢିଆ ଆରାମସେ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ଚଳଉଥିଲେ. ସେ ତ କୋଉଠି କିଛି ମ୍ୟାନେଜରିଆଲ କୋର୍ସ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି, ସେ ତ କୋଉଠି ଫାଇନାନ୍ସିଆଲ କୋର୍ସ କରିନଥିଲେ, ଅଳ୍ପ ପଇସାରେ ଘର ଚଳେଇକି 4-5ଟା ଛୁଆକୁ ବି ସେମାନେ ଭଲ ପାଠ ପଢେଇ ଭଲ ମଣିଷ କରିପାରୁଥିଲେ. ତ ତାହେଲେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର କ୍ରିଟିକାଲ ଥିଙ୍କିଂ ଆଉ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ସଲଭିଂ ଏବିଲିଟି ଥିଲା କି ନାହିଁ?
ଥିଲା
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
ସେଟା innate capability।
ୟେସ୍।
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ତାହେଲେ ଡାଇଭରଜେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଙ୍କିଂ ଆଉ କ୍ରିଟିକାଲ ଥିଙ୍କିଂ ଭିତରେ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ କଣ?
Divergent thinking ମାନେ you think differently. You have to think differently, something different,
Ma'am,
divergent.
ma'am, someone having divergent thinking cannot may not be critical thinking, may not have,
Yes,
but
yes.
someone having critical thinking
Divergent thinking,
must have divergent thinking.
not always we can't tell like this. Divergent thinking is that type of thinking process. You can think something different than the normal process. But a normal process ରୁ ତମେ ଅଲଗା କିଛି ଯୋଉଟା କି ଆମେ abstract thinking କଥା କହୁଛେ, କିଛି ନୂଆ ଜିନିଷ ଗୋଟେ କରିଦେଇ ପାରୁଥିବା, ସେଟାକୁ କୁହାଯାଉଛି divergent thinking. But critical thinking is
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ କ୍ରିଟିକାଲ ଥିଙ୍କିଂ ମିନ୍ସ ଆମକୁ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରାଯାଇଥିବ ବଟ୍ ଆମେ ସେଟାକୁ ସହଜରେ ମାନେ ଗ୍ରହଣ ନ କରିକି ତାକୁ କ୍ରିଟିକାଲି କିଛି ଭାବିଥାଉ ଆଉ ତାକୁ ଇଭାଲୁଏଟ ବି କରିଥାଉ କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ
yes,
କରିକି
evaluate
ତାର
କରିଥାଉ.
ବାହାର
Critical
କରିଥାଉ,
thinking
କିନ୍ତୁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଡାଇଭରଜେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଙ୍କିଂ ମାନେ ଆମେ ଆମ ଓନ୍ ସୋର୍ସ ରୁ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଭାବିକି ଆମେ ନିଜେ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ କରୁ, ସେଇଟା ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଡାଇଭରଜେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଙ୍କିଂ କିଛି ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ।
Yes, to do something different is the divergent thinking. Okay, but critical thinking means in the existing situation also you are going to find a different dimension.
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଡାଇଭରଜେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଙ୍କିଂ known as also creative thinking.
Yes. Creativity also we can have. Okay, so this is the now you have got certain information regarding information, knowledge and wisdom. Yes, କିଛି
Yes
ବୁଝି
ma'am.
ପାରିଲ ଏ ତିନିଟା କନସେପ୍ଟ ବିଷୟରେ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
Okay, so now we will see knowledge also different types are there. Certain knowledge are called as the rational knowledge, some are called as the imprecise knowledge, and other are called as the uh, knowledge by synthesis, knowledge by as necessary and synthesis. Okay, kiye kohibo what is rational knowledge, which knowledge can be called as rational knowledge?
मैम एक्सपीरियंशियल नॉलेज को बोला जाता है कि रेशनल नॉलेज।
Yes, true. The knowledge which can be proved, we can able to prove it, that is called as the rational knowledge. That is called as the rational knowledge, means something which can be proved, that is called as the experiment. We can do the experiment, we can prove logically, we can prove, that is called as the rational knowledge. Then what is imprecise knowledge? Can anyone tell? What is implicit knowledge?
The knowledge which is comes from observation.
Yes, the knowledge which comes from not observation but from your experience. The knowledge what we get from our own experience, that is called as the implicit knowledge. The knowledge what we get through our experience is called as the implicit knowledge. That knowledge may be not true for others, but I have learned it by help of my experience. Those are called as the implicit knowledge. Yes.
मैम आउ थरे कहले
And
रेशनल नॉलेज और इम्प्लिसिट भितर डिफरेंस कोन?
knowledge which can be proof, it can be called as the rational knowledge. जोटा को हमें प्रमाण कर देई परिबा. That knowledge can be true for all. जोटा को हमें प्रमाण कर देई परिबा. सेटा तो knowledge is a rational knowledge. Yes. जो knowledge ता prove हेई परिबो. That knowledge is a rational knowledge. ଯେମିତି a plus b रो whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. This is a knowledge. It can be proved, but all knowledge cannot be proved. ମୁଁ କହିବି ଯେ ମିଛ କହିବା ମହାପାପ, ତମେ ମତେ କହିବ ଯେ ନାଇଁ ବହୁତ ଲୋକ ମିଛ କହିକି ତାଙ୍କର ତ ଭଲ ହେଇଛି, କେମିତି ପାପ ହେଲା? I can't prove it. ମୁଁ ସେଟା କିଛି ତମକୁ ପ୍ରୁଭ କରିପାରିବିନି. ପ୍ରୁଭ କରିପାରିବି କି ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ପ୍ରୁଭ କରିକି କହିପାରିବି? But it is a knowledge, we know it is a knowledge. I can't prove it. God is there. It's a knowledge, but I can't prove it. I can't prove it. It depends on my own experience. From my own experience, I can believe that yes, real God is there. But I can't prove you that God is there. Understand what I'm going to tell?
Yes, ma'am.
From my own experience, I got the experience that I got the belief that yes, God is there. I believe. But if you will tell yes, you prove me how God is there, so I can't prove it. Okay, so there are certain knowledge which can be proved. Those are called as the rational knowledge. But there are certain knowledge we gain on the basis of our own experience. Those are called as the implicit knowledge. Yes, and some are the knowledge we learn on the basis of our need and necessity. Yes, those are called as the necessary knowledge or the synthetic knowledge. Synthetic knowledge. On the basis of our requirement, we got those knowledge. Those are called as the synthetic knowledge. Because we know need of the different individual differ from each other. And whatever the knowledge we require on the basis of our need of our life. So that knowledge is a synthetic knowledge for an individual. Yes. So these are the different types of knowledge. Then we will come to know what is the concept of real knowledge. Already we have discussed it. What is knowledge? How we got the knowledge, and what is understanding and what is believing. These all are the philosophical and psychological things. Sometimes it is very difficult to explain and very difficult to understand also. And mostly in like online class, without seeing, only by communicating with the help of a media, it's very difficult to teach all those concepts. So can anyone tell to me what is knowledge? Already we have discussed. How to know, how we learn, how we really used to get the knowledge. Ame life re knowledge kemiti pau? How we are going to?
Ma'am, by interacting. Ma'am, by interacting or studying, reading books, by our life experience.
Yes. Whatever you are going to read, that is a information for you. Whatever you are listening, that is a information for you. That is never a knowledge. जदि सेटा सुनिला परे कि पढ़िला परे तम भितरे तार किछि चिंतन हेइनी, तमे ता विषय किछि भाबी ना हो कि से विषय कोनोसी कथा चिंता करि ना हो कि ताकू किछि तम मन रे स्थान देई ना हो, से पर्यंत सेटा तमरो नॉलेज केबे भी नुहो. दैट इज ओनली ए इंफॉर्मेशन. आमे मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम रे बहुत कथा सुनुचे, बहुत कथा जानुचे, बहुत कथा पढुचे, किंतु सब जिंस तम भितरे मन रे अछि एबे जोटा को तमे इंपोर्टेंस देइछो जो जिनस विषय तमे आउथरे द्वितीय थर चिंता करिच कि से विषय अधिक जानिया ପାଇଁ चेष्टा करिच किबा ताकू मेमोरी रे जागा देइच मने रखिया ପାଇଁ तापर सेटा तम भितरे गोटे नॉलेज रे कन्वर्ट हिची बुझी परछ मु कोन कहयौ चाहूची otherwise it is a information for you I am audible मु सुना जाउची समस्त को
yes ma'am
ना समस्त साइलेंट हे गलो तो किछि कहू न मु सेते भाबिली सुना जाउची कि
କୁହନ୍ତୁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଅଛ ଶୁଣୁଛୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଥା ମ୍ୟାମ୍।
no ma'am ma'am ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଥିଲି କି ଯୋଉ knowledge ଟା ଯୋଉଟା
कोन कहूछ
ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଥିଲି କି knowledge ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କି ମାନେ long term ପାଇଁ memory ରେ ରହିଲେ ସେଇଟାକୁ knowledge କହିବା ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଥିଲି ଯୋଉଟା
नहीं
short
लॉन्ग
term
टर्म
ପାଇଁ
पे
ରହୁଛି
मेमोरी रे
ସେଇଟା
कहनी नहीं लॉन्ग टर्म कथा मु कहनी तो लॉन्ग टर्म रे मेमोरी रे कथा कहनी तो लॉन्ग टर्म पे कहनी तो ता विषय रे तापर तम पर्सनल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू रे जदी तमे ते भीतर किछि करिनो सेटा तम ପାଇଁ केवल
add
गोटे
on
इन्फॉर्मेशन
କରିକି ଆଚ୍ଛା ହଁ
हां
ଆଜ୍ଞା add on
लॉन्ग टर्म
କରିକି
को
ରଖିବାକୁ
यस यस
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
जेते पर्यंत तमे ता ऊपर आउथरे चिंता करिनो तमे ताकू किछि चिंतन करिनो कि ता विषय रे भाबिनो कि ताकू एनालाइज करिनो सेटा तम पाखरे सेटा केवल इन्फॉर्मेशन होई गछि जतबे तमे से काम गुडा को करलो देन इट इज गोइंग टू कन्वर्ट टू ए नॉलेज ओके
yes
वी
ma'am
मोस्टली यस आ जेते बेले मु तुमको वर्तमान क्वेश्चन पछातली हाउ वी लर्न हमें केमिति सब नॉलेज पाऊ हमें केमिति सब कथा सीखू
मैम थ्रू एक्सपीरियंस
by help of our sense organs yes or no we
Yes, ma'am.
receive all type of information by help of our sense organ okay by seeing by listening by touching by smelling or by feeling okay skin but after that a sixth sense is there that is our brain that is our brain these all are our gateway of knowledge एवडा केवल होची हमरो गेटवे माने नॉलेज पाइबा पय रास्ता गोटे गोटे किंतु knowledge what is we are going to last that is the sixth sense our brain is playing a very important role to convert the knowledge to get the knowledge okay आमे लाइबे तमे गोटे दिन भीतर बहुत कथा सुनिछ just you think everything is there in your mind गोटे सकाळु संध्या पर्यंत जदि तमे भाबिबो many things you have come across in throughout the day in your life today in a particular day everything is there in your brain
No, madam.
no so what things you really you have just suppose one every day before going to the bed you will think today what I have learned just can you make the conclusion of it today in a whole day from morning to till the night at the time of before going to bed you will think today one day of my life I have spent what today really what I have learned
Madam,
so what will be what other things will be there in that list
madam, basically related to studies only, madam. Subject
not
related
study
only.
not only
ma'am
studies I'm not
life
telling
experience
yes
ma'am
yes I'm
related
not
to
talking
life
regarding
experience
study yes we learn a lot of things in a day okay but we are actually the thing is that we the individuals has no time to think about us we never think about us we always think about others just you think what is the out of 24 hours how many times you are thinking about yourself how many times you are conscious about your own emotions and own feelings what is going on within you no one no individual has the time to think about us but if I will ask you what is about others who are the people are there surrounding you you will tell 100 pages about them but if I will ask you about you you have no words ମୁଁ ମିଛ କହୁଛି ନା ସତ କହୁଛି
it is true ma'am
ସବୁ ସତ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ସବୁ ସତ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ
ଆମ ବିଷୟରେ ଯଦି କିଏ ପଚାରିବ ମତେ ମୋ ବିଷୟରେ ପଚାରିବ ମୋ ବିଷୟରେ କହିବା ପାଇଁ ମୋ ପାଖରେ ୱାର୍ଡ ନଥିବ କିନ୍ତୁ ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଥିବା ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ବିଷୟରେ ପଚାରିଲେ ମୁଁ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ବିଷୟରେ ପୁରା ଭଲରେ କହିଦେଇ ପାରିବି କାହିଁକି ନା ମୁଁ ସବୁବେଳେ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ବିଷୟରେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରୁଛି मो विषय चिंता करिया पे मो पाखरे समय नाही. At present I am there in which state of emotion I has no time to know whether I am in anger, whether I am in a state of happiness, or I am there in a mood of sorrow. I have no, because we are pretending always ourselves. We always believe in playing a role. We always believe in front of others how we will play a role, but we are not with us. We are never spending time with us. Okay, that is the reality. That's why we are nowadays have to teach, have to learn about it. Really, those knowledge nowadays is required to our children.
यस मैम मैम छोट छोट पिला माने भी डिप्रेशन को पळौचंती एबे
हमको आज पर्यंत हम एते पाठ पढ़ीचे किंतु लाइफ केमती बंचिबा से विषय हमको केही पढ़ेइनी केबे भी. हमको सब इनफॉरमेशन दिया होचे ए पाठ पढ़ो परीक्षा लेख मार्क आनो ए काम करो से काम करो किंतु प्रकृत रे निज लाइफ को केमिति हम हैप्पीली बंचिबा लिव करिवा से विषय हमको केही केबे कोनोसी पाठ पढ़ाइनी कोनोसी को पाठ रे पढ़ाइनी स्कूल रे नै कॉलेज रे नै कोठी भी पढ़ा होनी.
मैम ता पई सब्जेक्ट नाही
अच्छी ता पे सब्जेक्ट अच्छी. अंडरस्टैंडिंग द सेल्फ इज ए सब्जेक्ट इज देयर अच्छी सब्जेक्ट अच्छी किंतु से सब्जेक्ट गुडा को हायर एजुकेशन भी पढ़ा होनी खाली तबे इंटरनल मार्क करी परीक्षा पे मार्क दिया हे जाउछ. कॉलेज मान करे भी गुड पेपर अच्छी. अंडरस्टैंडिंग द सेल्फ बोली गुड पेपर अच्छी. कंपलसरी पेपर हेलानी ए सब
बीईडी रे भी अंडरस्टैंडिंग द
प्रोफेशनल
सेल्फ
कोर्स
गोटे
रे दिया
सब्जेक्ट
जाउथिला
थिला
ना प्रोफेशनल कोर्स बीडी एमएड
बीईडी रे भी थिला अंडरस्टैंडिंग द सेल्फ.
यस यस से किंतु से पेपर के पढ़ा हुएनी तार परीक्षा हुएनी सेति हमर पिला माने पढंतिनी. आमे जानि जे जोतर हमर परीक्षा नै हम से पाठ को पढिबने. एबे भी तमे माने बहुत पचारथुलो क्वेश्चन कहि दियंतु परीक्षा रे किंद हबो केमिति कले नोट करि परिबु बिकॉज़ आवर एजुकेशन सिस्टम इज दैट वी आर नेवर इंटरेस्टेड फॉर द रियल नॉलेज. We are always interested how to write in exam and to secure the marks. That is not the fault of you or fault of mine. This is the fault of our system. आमे जो एजुकेशन कथा कहूचे सेतिर मुख्य उद्देश्य होचे सेटा सेति पई आमे से विषय व्यस्त होचे.
मैम मुख्य उद्देश्य हला केमिति चाकरी करिवो.
Yes,
एजुकेशन
I
सिस्टम रे उद्देश्य सेमिति होची.
मु कोन जानिनी ना कोन मु भी तो सेही प्रोसेस रे ही तो रहिची ना. मु कोन जानिनी की मु कोन बुझी परची. मु समस्त को तमे जो प्रोसेस रछ मु भी सेही प्रोसेस रछि. I understand everything. Okay, this is the real truth. Okay, the thing is that we are discussing regarding knowledge. Okay, and knowledge is not the marks in your certificate. One thing you remember. One thing is that, and you know it very well, I also know it very well. Our knowledge is not that what we have secured in examination. Our marks is not our knowledge. Yes. So how we got the knowledge? This is a mental process. Mental process, and it moves from perception to understanding, and later it converts to attitude, habits, and later it going to convert into belief. And there is a long process. There is a long process. ए जो सबु वर्ड उडा कहले दिस इज one stage. हमको इन्फॉर्मेशन आसे सेटा कन्वर्ट हुए नॉलेज रे तापर हम ताको परसीव कर सरला परे ताको सेतेरे एनालाइजिंग क्रिटिसाइजिंग एंड ऑल दिस क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग और ऑल दिस इज गोइंग टू कन्वर्ट इनटू योर attitude. After that it is going to convert into your habits, and after that it is going to convert into your belief system. You know what is the belief system? And we lead our life on the basis of our belief system. Every one of us has our own belief system, and that belief system is like a software for us. If our body is a hardware, our belief system is the software by help of which we are leading our life. We are and those belief system is going to develop on the basis of our experience. Many factors is going to influence your belief system. तमे लाइफ रे को स्कोप पाइचो कोठी रहउचो को प्रकार लोक मान को पाखे रहउचो तमरो लाइफ रे एक्सपीरियंस कोन काहा को देखुचो काहा संगे रे रहउचो को जिंस रे तुमको फैसिलिटी पाइचो अपॉर्चुनिटी पाइचो से बेसिस रे हमर बिलीफ सिस्टम टा डेवलप हे. दैट्स व्हाई वी एवरी इंडिविजुअल डिफर फ्रॉम ईच अदर ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ आवर एक्सपीरियंस इन लाइफ. आम इंडिया रे रहउथवा लोकंकर थॉट प्रोसेस अदर कंट्री रो लोकंकर थॉट प्रोसेस विथ डिफरेंसेस हो काहे कि ना से माने लाइफ रे जहा एक्सपीरियंस करछुंदी आम सोसाइटी रे तहा एक्सपीरियंस करूना okay suppose you will see now an individual in Bangladesh now you will compare the belief system of an individual in India you will find a lot of difference now you just see the belief system of the people who are
diversity, ma'am.
having yeah yes
Ma'am, due to social diversity.
yes now you just see the people who are suffering due to the Russia and Ukraine war semanakar belief system bartaman kon amar kon the people who are suffering due to of the war in Russia and Ukraine, and they are facing a lot of problem last 2 years onwards. What is their belief system? What the belief system will develop among them? So we are very fortunate. We are living in this country peacefully. We will think that. So our belief system has developed on the basis of our circumstance. Okay. So these all experience, all the mental process by help of which these are the part how the knowledge is going to process and at last it is going to convert into a belief system. Yes. So बुझी पारला टिके किछि भी तमरो मटेरियल मॉड्यूल पढो सेथिरा आउरी बहुत भलो रे एक्सप्लेन करा है सब जिंस तमे आउरी भलो रे बुझी पारिबो हैला ए तो 2 घंटा भीतर तो हमें सब जिंस डिस्कशन करबा भी संभव नुह but still we will give जोटा जोटा बहुत important मु फील करली so I have touched all these concepts okay then next we will come to what is truth ये तो आउरी गोटे बड़ प्रश्न truth कोन this is another concept what is truth भाभी की कहलो what is truth
जोटा एक्सपेरिमेंटली वेरीफाइड ताको ट्रुथ कहवा जहा कि एक्सपेरिमेंट द्वारा वेरीफाई हबो ताको हमें ट्रुथ कहवा
ओके आउ की कहबो
And truth is that which can be proved.
Ma'am, this is agreement with real fact.
Fact all facts are truth
No, ma'am, only real fact. True fact.
what is real fact fact is fact what is real fact आउ तो ताको एडजेक्टिव लगेलो कोन रियल फैक्ट कोन फैक्ट मान तो रियल वो आई बिलीव आउ की कहबो आउ की कहबो what is fact I believe what is truth is something what I think that I speak what I speak that I do if the coordination is there between these three then it is true I am truthful yes or no
yes ma'am
मु जहा चिंता करे ताहा कहे ताहा करे ए तीनटा जदी exactly equal your thinking your speaking and your action but sometimes there is no coordination between these three we think differently we speak different things and we do another thing
that
yes
is not truth ma'am
that is
no not truth
yes that is not truth yes so truth is that it's very difficult to define what is truth really it is very difficult to define what is the real definition of the truth but the thing is that what is truth that is also not always true sometimes it is also a relative term that's why we add an adjective to it which is called as the obsolete truth okay understand what is obsolete
And which cannot be changed.
yes which cannot be changed yes but there are certain things what is now true a truth for Indians that may be a truth for the Pakistan people yes so that's why many types of truths are there and those all are categorized as factual truth formal truth and empirical truth. Truths are three types. Not three types. I'm not going to tell three types. Mostly whatever the things we see in the name of the truth, we are going to categorize into three heads. We are going to categorize into three heads. Certain are the factual truth. What someone told that on the basis of certain facts, if the truth is there, it is called as the factual truth. Another are called as the formal truth. Formal means on the basis of the need of the situation and hour, that is the truth. It is called as a formal truth. And another is that on the basis of your experience, experiential knowledge, what we believe as a truth, those are called as the empirical truth. Those are called as the empirical truth. Okay. But certain the absolute truth are the certain things. Truth now, human beings are the mortal. This is a truth. No one can change it. Every human being one day will die. Is a truth. This is truth for all. Understand what I am going to tell?
Yes,
ମୁଁ
ma'am.
ଶୁଣା ଯାଉଛି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ?
Yes, ma'am.
ମୁଁ ଶୁଣା ଯାଉଛି ତ? ମୁଁ ଶୁଣା ଯାଉଛି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ? ମୋ
Yes,
ଭଏସ
ma'am.
ଶୁଣା ଯାଉଛି? Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Suppose I will tell human beings are mortal. Can anyone will disagree with this?
No, ma'am. It's a
No.
universal truth.
It is a universal truth. Very nice. So it is absolute truth. No one can disagree with this. But there are certain truths also which is going to change due to change in time and also due to change in place, due to change in circumstance. So those are truths, but those are going to categorize into the three heads as the factual truth, formal truth, and empirical truth. Okay. And many theories are developed in the philosophy. Many theories are developed on the basis of the truth. Okay. And those theories are mostly the correspondence theory, consistence theory, and pragmatic theory. Yes. Correspondence theory of truth. Another is the consistency or coherence theory of truth. And another is the pragmatic theory of truth. Pragmatic theory of truth. And nowadays, we mostly used to believe in pragmatic theory of truth. What is pragmatic theory? You have listened regarding the philosophy of pragmatism. Pragmatism katha shunichu already aguru.
Yes, madam.
Yes. Who is the father of
Yes, sir.
pragmatism?
Aristotle.
No.
William James, ma'am.
Who? Huh? Who?
Aristotle, ma'am.
No.
John Dewey.
Hmm? No. Kilpatrick. Actually, pragmatism is an American philosophy. Kilpatrick is called as the father of pragmatism, but pragmatism got the popularity due to John Dewey. Have you listened regarding John Dewey?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am. Learning
Yes,
by
ma'am.
doing. Project
Yes,
method.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Learning by doing, project method was the philosophy of pragmatism.
tabula rasa.
Yes. Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
pragmatic theory of truth. Nowadays, we believe in pragmatic theory of truth. It means that a thing is true if it is useful. What is useful, that is good. What is good, that is useful. According to this philosophy, ଯଦି କୌଣସି ଜିନିଷର practical use ନା ସେଟା କିଛି ସତ ନାହିଁ. They used to believe that pragmatic theory of truth. Pragmatic theory of truth has emphasized that what is good, that is useful. What is useful, that is good. If something has no use, it is not good. They always believe in the something on the contextuality and on the basis of the doing. If it is good, then only it is true. If something has no use, nothing is there, then it is not true. So according to them, there is change in truth due to change in time. Aji joda useful kali seta kali ki useful no hi pare. To seita au kichi truth hu. Okay, they used to believe like that. Pragmatic theory of truth. Yes, learning by doing, and they always used to believe in utility of a product or utility of a statement or utility of an idea. An idea is true if it is useful for the society. If that idea has no use in the society, then it is not a truth, according to pragmatists. Okay, this is the modern philosophy, and nowadays the whole world is going to regulate on this basis of this philosophy, pragmatist philosophy. Okay, and they have given emphasis on that mind is a tabula rasa. Kiye gote kohutulo bartamane statement ta. What do you mean by
Yes,
mind is a tabula rasa?
Tabula rasa
that
मतलब
means
ma'am?
blank slate.
Huh?
Blank slate.
कौन कहले सुना गलानी?
Ma'am, blank slate. What thing we
Yes,
can enter to the child of the mind that can be entered.
yes, yes, nice, true. You are telling the truth. Okay, according to tabula rasa, human mind is like a blank paper. Whatever you will write, it will be written. Yes, so they used to believe in that. And mind as a flowering seed, they used to believe that mind as a flowering seed. It means whatever the seed you will keep in that, that flowers will grow. Yes, we the individuals think on the basis of the surrounding from where we acquire our knowledge, and on the basis of that we have developed our belief system, and on the basis of that we are leading, and that is called as the seed for us. Okay, so according to the mind is a flowering seed. Whatever the information knowledge you will input in that, that type of flowers will be grow in the mind. Yes, and another statement by them is that mind is a genetic epistemology. What is genetic epistemology?
Ma'am, genetically it is improved.
Yes, genetically it is improved. It means that it is also a psychological term, as we know, genetic, a biological term, as they used to believe that genetically we inherit certain knowledge. Certain knowledge is there in our gene. Certain knowledge is there, as we also have seen in our life experience. जदि केते गोटे कथा जो जिंस गुडाक ऑलरेडी पेरेंट्स को पाखे थाए किबा हमर फोर फादर्स मान को पाखे थाए, ऑटोमेटिक से नॉलेज गुडाक अन्य मान को पाखे भी तांको फैमिली रो देखा जाए. Okay, so they also used to believe in that knowledge is genetically inherited. Knowledge or epistemology means a branch of philosophy which deals with knowledge. Okay, genetically we inherit certain knowledge. It is there in our gene. Yes. So these are the things highlighted according to the theory of the pragmatic theory, and but pragmatist always has given more importance on society for the development of the knowledge and social knowledge, and the knowledge which is required for the society. They have given importance more on society to have a great contribution in the establishment of the knowledge for any individual. Okay, so this is about the theories. I think time is going to run. We are running out of time. What anything left? Yes, in this also concept, they have highlighted how we mostly develop the knowledge. Different models they have suggested, as like inductive model, deductive model, investigative model. Okay, these are the model on the basis of which really we reach in a state of knowledge. Okay, I think you have learned all these things in education also. Inductive, deductive, ए विषय तो तुम निश्चय थिबो. You have understanding regarding all these things. What is inductive model?
हम एग्जांपल रो थ्योरी कांसेप्ट को जिबा पाए जो मॉडल टा यूज करा जाय ताको इंडक्टिव.
When we move from specific to general. Yes. After examining different specific incidents, we reach in a state of generalization. We reach in a state of generalization. It's called as a inductive. Deductive means from generalization to move towards the specific situation. Okay, it's called as the deductive model. Yes, but generation of knowledge have given importance on both. We can sometimes learn from inductive model, we learn sometimes from the deductive model. And another thing is that to learn or to get acquire knowledge, one thing is the investigation model. Okay, who are more curious to know, they will know many things. Our curiosity helps us to learn, our attitude of investigation help us to learn. Okay, because nothing will come ready made to you to learn. Suppose you are interested to learn, you are interested to investigate, and you have the curiosity to know more and more, then only you can acquire more and more knowledge. Okay, so they used to believe in investigative model. Okay, and at last we believe the knowledge on knowing and interpreting. You will be more creative, you will be more you will able to acquire more and more knowledge if you are interpreting everything. Whatever ready-made is coming to us, if you will believe in that, you will not get the real knowledge. You must have the power of interpretation, how to interpret. Many data will come to you in everyday life, but who has the capacity of interpretation, they acquire the more knowledge. Interpretation. Understand what I'm telling? What is interpretation?
Yes, madam.
Yes. So mostly we learn in this way, by inductive, by deductive, by investigative, and by interpreting. And by interpreting.
Ma'am,
Okay.
interpreting that
Interpret means every day lot of information, lot of data will reach in you. But it depends on you which things you are going to interpret, means analyze. Okay. Analyze, interpret, interpretation. Okay, and those things will help you to learn.
Yes,
तुमको
madam.
जी जहाँ कहला हमको जी जहाँ कहला हमें सब कथारे जदी केवल शुणिकी ताको एक्सेप्ट कर दबा ताहे तमरो रियल नॉलेज डेवलप होबो नाही. तमे जेतेबेले इंटरप्रेट करिकि जो कथाटा को सिखिबो, दैट विल बी योर रियल नॉलेज.
Means drawing conclusion from every fact or information.
Conclusion तो हमें कहि परिबानी. Conclusion is a different thing. Conclude करिवा अर्थ it's to end. Okay, conclude करिबानी, but interpret करिबा. ताको conclude करिबानी. Maybe that thing, some new thing can be added tomorrow to that knowledge. तमे जोटा को आज interpret करिचो, सेथरे आउ किछि नुवा जिंस ऐड हेइ पारे. तमर throughout your process of life. But you have the interpreting capacity. तुमको मु गोटे कथा कहि देली, तमे सेटा को संगे संगे सत्य न भाबे कि ताको इंटरप्रेट करिवो. एटा सत्य हेइथिबो कि जदि हेइथिबो काहे कि हेइथिबो. You have the analyzing capacity. It's like analyzing capacity. These things helps to construct our own knowledge. हमको हमर knowledge construct रे एई capacity गुडा को individual रो help करे. So these are the models to learn, to get the knowledge. Okay, so we will end here, and with this we have completed the important things, and all these things what we have discussed, this is going to include your unit 13. Yes, last unit of this paper, and 13 units are there, and I tried to touch the important concept of all the 13 units in these 4 days. So any doubt, anything else is there? 10 minutes time is there within us. Whatever the things you want to ask, we can discuss.
मैम इंटरप्रेट आपण जो एबे कहिले इंटरप्रेट आउ क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग आ भितर डिफरेंस कोन?
हाँ, एका कथा क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग कहिबा, इंटरप्रेट करिबा, सेम आसीबो, सेम जिंस आसीबो. क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग इंटरप्रिटेशन एका कथा आसीबो. ଆଉ କିଛି कार क्वेश्चन अच्छी यस हेलो किए कौन कहूच कौन कहूच सुना जाउनी